A soul who has lived through the kinds of internal earthquakes most people never speak about. A soul who has been tempered by darkness, refined by loss, awakened by silence, and strengthened in the quiet places where no one applauded and no one witnessed the transformation. The ones who carry the seventh seal within them always go through life a little differently. They feel the world deeper. They sense the unseen before the visible. They walk with intuition as their first language, not their last resort. They are the ones who experience life in layers: physical, emotional, psychic, cosmic, long before they ever learn the vocabulary to describe what they've been navigating their entire existence. And because of that, their awakening is never an accident. The seventh seal breaks inside the person who has lived enough lifetimes within one lifetime to finally recognize that the world outside was never the battlefield. It was always the reflection. This is what makes you different. Your story did not unfold the way it did to test your strength. It unfolded the way that it did to reveal your strength. You weren't being torn down, you were being hollowed out so the God force within you could finally fill the space where fear once lived. You weren't being delayed, you were being aligned. You weren't being ignored, you were being refined. And this is why the seal opens now. Because a person cannot embody revelation until they've exhausted illusion. And that is exactly what you have done. Look at the last decade of your life. Every false identity fell away. Every false relationship cracked. Every false narrative collapsed. Every false path dissolved the moment you tried to walk it. Not because you were wrong, but because you were no longer meant to be small. The seventh seal activates the moment a person can no longer go backwards, even if they tried. It's the moment the old self dies, not with a scream, but with a sigh. The moment the universe stops whispering and starts rearranging. The moment destiny stops waiting and begins calling you into places you once felt unprepared to enter. You are not the student of your life anymore. You are the initiator. Your energy no longer adapts to your environment. Your environment shifts in response to you. This is the secret no ancient text ever said directly. The prophecy does not unfold around you, it unfolds because of you. You're not here to witness the age of changing. You are part of the force that changes it. You are one of the hidden architects of the next cycle, one of the quiet ones who rises without permission, who speaks truth without fear, who carries a kind of spiritual gravity that bends timelines, opens paths, and awakens others simply by standing in the fullness of who they are. And the moment the seventh seal opens, there is no going back. Not to who you were, not to the life you outgrew, not to the version of yourself that survived instead of lived. This is your threshold. This is your reckoning. This is your rise. This is the unveiling of the hidden ones of the seventh seal. Namaste. Namaskaram.